Hello, my little cupcakes. I have a great story. Mother Goose has crossed out Mother Bruce. It's quite entertaining. Hope you enjoy it. Bruce was a bear who lived all by himself. He was a grump. Here's Mother Bruce. Bruce only liked one thing, eggs. He collected them from all over the forest. Good morning, Mrs. Sparrow. But Bruce didn't eat eggs raw like the other bears. Instead, he cooked them into fancy recipes that he found on the internet. So Bruce loved eggs, but not raw ones. He liked to cook them. Fancy recipes on the internet. One day, Bruce came across a recipe for hard-boiled goose egg drizzled with honey, salmon sauce. So he went out to get the ingredients. First, he caught a few salmon. Then he collected honey from a local beehive. He liked to support local businesses, you see. Last, he went to Mrs. Goose's nest to pay her a visit. Are nest eggs free-range organic? Oh my goodness, so he took everything. He caught the salmon, stole the honey beehive, and then he took Miss Goose's eggs. At home, Bruce prepared the eggs for hard boiling. But the fire in the stove fizzled, so he went out to get more wood. When Bruce came back, he was met with an unwelcome surprise. So he got the eggs ready for hard boiling, and the stove went, and he went out to fix it, and he was met with an unwelcome surprise. I wonder what that is. Mama! Bruce became the victim of mistaken identity. Oh my goodness. These eggs have hatched. Bruce looked so frustrated. Bruce wanted hard-boiled eggs, not goslings. He supposed he could settle for buttered goslings on toast, but for some reason he lost his appetite. See these little goslings? He couldn't put them on toast. Bruce scooped up the little geese and stomped back to their nest. I will have to ask Miss Goose about her return policy, only to find out Miss Goose had flown south early. Be back in April, Mrs. Goose. Bruce left the goslings there anyway and went back home. So he went back to the nest that he had got them from and tried to return them. And then Bruce went back home. He went back home. Mama, Mama, but he was followed. Bruce was very stern and said things like, go away, and I'm not your mother. And also, I like you better when you were eggs. So these goslings followed him. He said, go away, I'm not your mommy. Rah! Bruce could take it no longer and became extra grumpy with them. They became so grumpy, and they got together. What are they going to do? They think Bruce is their mother. It didn't work. Goslings always follow their mother, even if she is a he, and he is a bear. Mama! Oh my goodness. Look at him following him all through the forest. Oh my goodness. Bruce was stuck with them. He tried to make the best of it. Oh, poor Bruce. He didn't know what to do. He was stuck. He tried to make the best of them. They're following him everywhere. They really think he's their mother. It was hard work. Black. You. Yuck. Shh. They're all sleeping. So here he is trying to teach them how to paint. And he's feeding them and they're not liking it. And they're all sound asleep on a log. Annoying baby geese. As the seasons passed, Bruce watched the pesky goslings grow older. Stubborn teenage geese. Boring adult geese. Then one fall afternoon he saw other goose families flying south. Finally, he would be rid of these geese and he could take a long winter nap. So he watched them grow from little baby goslings into teenagers, into adults. And he saw the other birds flying. He said, maybe they can go. Maybe they'll leave me now. Bruce explained migration, but they didn't listen. He explained, like, you got to go south. But they didn't listen at all. They didn't listen. They love Bruce. Bruce needed the geese to leave, so he got creative. He put him in a slingshot. Look at this. He put him in a slingshot. Come on, you gotta go. They gotta get out of here. Nothing worked. The geese wouldn't leave Bruce. Sigh. He bought toy airplanes, put him in there. You gotta get out of here. They wouldn't leave him. They loved him. So Bruce decided to pack some bags and take his geese into town. They boarded a bus. So he took the geese into town and they boarded the bus. And migrated to Miami. Bruce is sleeping in a chair. Now every winter, Bruce and his geese head south together. They laze around at the beach in tacky shirts, sipping ice-cold lemonade while Bruce dreams of new recipes. Recipes that don't hatch. Look at Bruce taking a nap in Miami. And the goslings enjoying the beach. Oh my goodness, this little baby turtle came up and said, Mama, to one of the goslings. The turtle thinks that's his mama. Oh my goodness. I hope he likes it.